soul. I take you every single place I go. We don't talk every day, but on you I can depend. Your sister love, I know it's true. Your love tells me exactly what I should do. Simply, simply sisters. They'll make you mad, they'll make you wanna scream, make you wanna scream. Simply, simply sisters. If you wanna love until the very end. Simply sisters, simply, sisters. They'll make you wanna love them, till make you wanna love them until the very end. Simply.
What's up, my good people? What is going on? We're back with another episode of Simply Sisters. This is our break from the everyday. Today, we're going to take care of ourselves. Today is a mental health day. We are going to talk about relationships and our love language and what we need. Okay, to refill our love tank. Okay. I don't know about you, but I have had some challenging relationship situations this week. Okay. I am now going to get ready to bring up my co host and my bestie, the illustrious, the wondrous, the greatest. She is the GOAT of podcasting. Okay? WYNTIS Hall.
Thank you. Thank you. And shout
Girl.
out to my girl, my good sis, my BFF. You can't get no closer than what we got going on right now. Super producer. I
Li-
just love you so much, girl.
Oh man. Listen, we've had some trying times, but we've made it through, right? We made it through all of them, right? We're
Yes.
still friends. Listen.
And still going through.
And that's it.
Still making it.
Let me get these pleasantries out of the way. Kenneth Dawkins, good evening to you. Finding good. Hello, how are you? Finding good? Cheryl Day, yes, you on time. I was late. You was on time. I saw you in the comments. No name. How are you?
Hey, no
Cray
name.
Cray. Cray Cray, what's going on? There are 12 of us in the room. If you all so choose, please get in the comments. Say good evening. We're about to have a great conversation. We're taking a wine down. So if you have some wine, get your wine
Get you
and
on.
wind down
Yes.
from the week. We're at Thursday. I feel like these weeks either they're going by fast or they're going by so extremely slow.
I think the year has flew by.
We are coming down to it, right?
Oh my God, I can't believe it. It just flew by. It just flew by.
I feel like I said this week I've had some trying relationship situations.
Mm.
Um I think that we sometimes forget that people don't wake up with you on their mind,
Right. Right.
right? So
Right.
we're just going along, living our life. Um, if you come across somebody's mind, then they reach out to you. But we all have so many things going on in our personal lives, in our home lives. We don't just get it like Winters. You don't just get up and be like, "Oh, super producer." Like,
Sometimes I do. I mean, sometimes I do.
I mean, sometimes I be worried about people from the day before, and I might good evening, T from the D.
Hey,
Sometimes I
that's
might, yes, Carol Marshall. Good evening.
my mom. She said, "Good evening, daughter." See,
Yes,
you
I'm in the family.
family.
When I come to Flint, I'm expecting a plate, and I'm coming soon.
You want me to cook?
No. I'm
I,
talking to I'm
but
talking to Mama.
you said I'm your good sis.
Yeah, and I want you to stay, by good sis, because I seen them pies you cook. Absolutely not.
Girl, I was gonna get you a bag of pre-cleaned chitlins. They already pre-cleaned.
No, absolutely not. I don't want you to do anything but sit there and be my good sis. Let mama do the cooking.
All right, babe.
Okay, okay, thank you. So yeah, sometimes I may wake up and I may be like, oh, I'm concerned about so and so because yesterday they had a tough day when I talked to them. But as a rule, I don't wake up and be like, oh, WYNTIS. No, I wake up and be like, oh my God, let me get this day started, get these children, get to work, get over here, whatever appointments I have for the day. So I absolutely feel like some people are more needy in relationships, you know, friendships too. Um, and sometimes it's a little bit more than I can give.
Mhm,
As far as I'm concerned, I am very upfront about what I can give you.
mhm,
What I can give you as a spouse, what I can give you as a partner, because I'm too old to be somebody's girlfriend. I said what I said. Um, and as a friend, I'm very upfront about what I can give you.
mhm.
And it's absolutely in your hands to say, that's not the type of friend I can handle. You got to be up my tail every day. Or, you're okay. You're okay with it. What about you? Winters, what do when your relationships get strained, your friendships, what do? I move around because I got, I got other people I can, converse with. What do you do?
Oh, wow. Um, my closest friends I've had for I don't have a friend that I haven't had for like under 20 years. So I got four good ones, one main one. And I don't think my friendships really get strained. Recently, I've been going through a lot and I kind of like shut down the people that's closest to me because you already know me. So it's like I didn't want the questions, but then I had you tell me, and I had another girlfriend tell me, like one of them friends over 30 years say, you know what, you need to work on being a better friend too. And it's like I had to reevaluate some things. And I said, you know what, she was right. Both of you were right. So I'm working on my friendships because my friendships, my good friendships, they really mean a lot to me. And I'm trying to reach out to people more so I won't have those strains. And I forgot the second part of your question.
Well, I feel like, the people that you have around you tell other people who you are without you speaking,
Right,
right? That's
right.
what I feel like. So I feel like I nurture the people that I want around me.
Mhm,
I reach out to them, not like overbearingly reach out to them, but I try to remember important things.
mhm.
I try to reach out to them every now and then and say, "Hey, you okay? Just checking in. You all right over there?"
Right,
You know, you check back in or you don't. I just want to give you the type of friendship that I want to have.
right.
Um, and I think that in relationships, let's take a male and a female relationship or a romantic relationship. I think that we get so bogged down with what the other person wants that we should really focus on what we want somebody to give us,
Mhm,
right? So if you want somebody to give you understanding, if you want someone to give you compassion, if you want someone to give you love, then you should absolutely give that,
right.
right? You shouldn't be like, oh, I want this, and this, and you're not giving it.
Mhm, mhm.
So I feel like that's what I do.
You know,
Um,
I feel like a lot of people have that relationship stuff all messed up. We're so used to saying everything should be 50-50, right? How many times have you heard that? 50-50 relationships are 50-50. No, a successful relationship should be 100-100.
that part,
I don't
that
want
part,
half of you. I don't
that
want
part.
you putting in 50% and I put in 50% because what you doing with the other 50? I want all of you.
Right. And I feel like you're a whole person. You should be, it shouldn't be two halves joining.
That's
It should
it.
be two wholes
There you go.
coming together,
Right.
so that there is an abundance.
Mhm.
There is an abundance of love. There is an abundance of understanding. There is an abundance of compassion. I feel like, all of those things should be a part of your relationships.
Mhm.
Um, Let me read what Cray Cray says. Cray Cray says, I'm far from my friends now, but when we talk, it's like if we talked yesterday, I keep my circle small. Exactly. This is the person that I am, Cray Cray. This is me. You can go 4 months without speaking to me, right? And when you call me, it's going to be the same. It's going to be like, hey, girl, you all right? What's going on? Yep. You know why? Because I totally understand that people have things happening in their life
Mhm.
and that I'm not their priority. I'm just their friend, right? So we got to make sure that we have ourselves in the proper place in people's lives too.
Mhm.
I don't have any friendships that are over 20 years, and that's just because I moved away from home. I don't live in my home state. And so I don't have those 20-year relationships. So what I've tried to do moving here is to create that,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Within the small amount of time that I've been here. So certain people, I nurture those relationships by making sure I do a check-in with them, once a week, and saying, hey, how you doing over there? You okay? Some people I check in with daily, but that's just the relationship that we have. Um, and so, I feel like it people with the mental health being such a big thing right now. People are really in a mental health crisis,
Yes, you are correct.
right now. Some people are starting to blur the lines with people's place.
Mhm.
Like, I'm your friend, right? So I can't be your everything because I'm your friend.
Right.
That place belongs to somebody else or somebody closer to you.
Mhm.
I definitely think in friendships, we should make allowances for things. Like, I want you to make allowances for me to mess up.
Mhm.
I want you to be like, I don't want Winters. I don't want you to be like, oh no, super producer. That's it. We ain't friends no more. I'm like, I'm gonna absolutely be like, girl,
What's wrong with
I'm
you?
so sorry though. You don't even care that I'm sorry.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I feel like we should make allowances for our friends, right?
Mhm.
To be able to make mistakes because we gonna make them.
Right.
When we make them, we want to have allowances then. But when somebody else make them,
Right. I can't push it. I like what No Name said. We don't give enough grace. We
that
don't.
that part, that
We don't,
part,
we don't give enough grace.
that
We
part.
don't,
Let me
we
see.
don't give it. Yep.
I'm gonna go back 1 second because more people entering the room now. Late, but whatever.
Okay.
Hey, Minion. Yeah, I'm gonna see you later.
Mm.
This here is one of my friends, one of my good friends. We are friends outside of YouTube. Absolutely love him. Um, but me and him, we can knock down, drag out, child. And we might not speak for maybe 2 days, 3 days tops. I don't know. It's
Come
you know,
right to it where we picked up. We left
yeah,
off.
we do. We come back together and we be like, I can't stand your big head. We make it work. That's what we do. Hello, mom's YouTube account. Mom's YouTube account is in Germany. Girl, thank you for watching us.
Hey, hey.
Okay. Finding good. I struggle with making new friends because I've lost so many. I think it's an age thing. I don't want to lose more, so I try to remind the young to nurture their relationships.
Right.
I think that's a valid point. I think that losing people is hard too.
Mhm.
Losing people is absolutely hard. Jennifer Roberts, good evening to you. Thank you for tapping in with us. Cray Cray says, I spent a month in Cali this past summer and seeing my friends. They are true friends. Listen, it's nothing like hooking back up with people who are genuine.
Mhm.
I feel like a genuine person gonna give those allowances. They're gonna be able to forgive you,
Right.
for something that you didn't intentionally do.
Mhm.
You know, I think sometimes we like I said, we're all going through things. Um and sometimes the stressors of the other relationships could make us act out of character.
Mhm.
So I think that we should have allowances for that grace, as No Name put it, and I think that is a great thing.
Because that argument may not be for you. You just catching the backlash of something that happened earlier.
I feel like if something is going on and then you connect with this person while something is going on, you gonna get it.
Right.
Me, I'm the person, I'm not gonna answer the phone. If I'm in the middle of something, I'm not gonna do it because I feel like, I feel like I might say something or I might be overly sensitive.
Mhm.
Because we can be overly sensitive sometimes and just take everything, just internalize everything that somebody is saying.
Right.
Where they may not even be talking about you. Like, girl, what's wrong with you? You all right? Because I'm just talking.
I do that a lot. I mean, a lot. Like, I overthink a lot. I look more into stuff when it's really so simple. I do. I own that. That's something that I really need to work on because it could just be, "Hey, how you doing? What you mean how I'm doing? Is something wrong with me?" Like, that's I would take it there sometimes. So that's something I'm trying to work on too.
Finding good. So acceptance instead of judgment. Now, listen, so this thing is going around on Instagram and YouTube. I don't know if it's made its way to Facebook. It has. I've seen it. And it says, we listen and we don't judge.
Mm,
We listen and we don't judge. And I think that that's very important in any relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship, a friendship, a sistership, a parentship. Sometimes you should just listen and not judge.
mhm.
Maybe you should just listen and not say anything. Sometimes I'll be like, listen, let's put a pin in this and come back to it because I need to think. I
Child, it's
need to.
hard for me not to say nothing. Though. I be trying to listen, but sometimes
I
it's
have to I have to think on things sometimes because me, I want to be very careful with my friendships because I want my friendships to be like my family, right?
hey,
And
Taliba,
hey, Sister Taliba. Hey,
and
Deborah Luna.
hey,
Okay. T from the D says, with true friendship, you should be able to get over disagreements and accept constructive criticism. Minion, did you see this? You see this, Minion?
right.
I hope you seeing this. Nah, I'm just playing.
But the key
I'm
word
just,
is
I'm
true.
just playing. Listen, I'm just playing. Y'all gonna see me and Minion is gonna be on late tonight. You gonna see. He gonna get me back for this.
Oh, I'm gonna be there for it then.
D- you see what Minion said? You see? He said I judge, but sometimes I just don't say nothing.
Nothing,
See how he trifling.
nothing.
Okay. It's very important to listen. And it's for me, it's important to listen to understand, not listen to respond.
You be telling me that. You tell me that a lot. Listen to understand. You say that a lot. You say that. I don't try to listen.
Listen to understand because I
Mm,
feel like we all we want to do, because sometimes when you're in an argument, all you want to do is get your point out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't care about nothing else. You gonna like, oh, they gonna hear what I gotta say.
Hey, Auntie Sherry, and do you gonna
No,
hear? You gonna hear
they gonna hear what I gotta say. Now listen, how important is it that they hear what you gotta say, or that they understand what you have to say? Because if we're both listening to respond, we're not gonna resolve the conflict.
And that comes with time and understanding, because I definitely need you to listen and understand. Because if you just listening, just to be listening or to respond, like you say, you're wasting my time and yours. Time is valuable. Understand me what I'm saying. And if you don't understand, it's okay to say, I don't understand what you're saying. Break it down for me. And I will do my best to try to get you to understand what I'm saying, because I need you to understand. That's very important for me.
I think that in the Black community, we have such a corrupted communication pattern
Oh my God.
that
Yeah.
we
Stay.
take that everywhere.
Mhm.
We take it everywhere. I think I learned the skill of listen to understand from my father. He was a very, very good listener.
Mhm.
Um, and when you would tell him something, he would just sit there. He would see you after you finish, he would just sit there. It'd probably be like a couple of minutes.
Mhm.
And then he would say something, and it would be so profound to
Hmm.
me
Right.
that I would just be like, and it just seemed to solve the problem, whatever he, would say. But
Mhm.
he would take his time to listen, and he wouldn't respond right away. We might sit there for like a good minute in silence.
Mhm.
And then he would say, well, you can't always get your way.
Hmm. Hmm.
And so that is where I just learned to sometimes I just, I listen, and I'd be like, okay. And sometimes I have to tell people, because you yell, that ain't gonna make you right.
That's true. That just make you loud.
Cause you get louder, and,
Right.
and you start getting upset. That's still not gonna make you right, and it's not gonna make me feel like you right. So you're gonna need to learn how to express yourself in a way to me that makes me understand. That's not it.
And you know what? That's a very, very good point that you just said, because I feel like a lot of people think that if they're loud, that they're right. And when you try to talk to people in a calm voice, what the millionaire said? Yeah. Now,
No, I'm laughing at Minion because he's cutting up in these comments. I'm gonna get him.
he not. You know, Minion's telling some facts, because you know you will snap off.
He right. Now he right. I was getting ready to tell him that he was right.
You will pop.
Grateful one. I would have read this. She said, listening and not judging is a skill many of us have not been exposed to or learned. Minion, I'm gonna let you know you are right.
That Minion, write it down.
You are right. It's immortalized in this video. I got work to do too. And that's why we're doing this show. I absolutely sent WYNTIS a message this week and told her that I love her and I appreciate her friendship. I am learning so much from being friends with her. I learned from all of my friendships, I feel like, but I wanted to let her know, that I am learning so much from her. Yes, and Sherry Allen, everybody wants to be heard. We
Right.
do. That's called mature communication. That's how you have a conversation.
That's
Let
what
me
I
put this up in
say.
the video so everybody see it.
That's
So
what
the producer got work to do.
right. But that's what I was saying, what Casey was saying. Like, when you're talking about being loud and argumentative, that's the issue that I had, and I could talk about it now with my soon to be ex husband. When I would talk to him in an argument, and it's like, okay, screaming, all you hear is people screaming. Nobody's getting a point across. But when I would take it down and try to have a mature conversation, like, okay, let's talk about this, he would think that I was being sarcastic. What's the word? Sarcastic.
Condescending.
What's my word I'm trying to say first?
Condescending.
No, sarcastic. There you
Oh,
go.
that's what you're trying to say. Okay.
He thought I was he would say things like, don't try that political talk on me. It's not political talk. I just don't feel like we always gotta scream. It's okay to debate. It's okay to not always agree, but we don't have to scream about it all the time.
But and let's just be honest and real with the conversation. In Black American homes, that is typically what goes on.
Mhm.
Um, that is where we get our communication style. And for me, people that be like, nah, I'm just passionate. No, you are intellectually immature if you cannot have a conversation without raising your voice and getting angry. That to me, no, tells me that you're emotionally immature. That's what that tells me. And I don't, I typically am not drawn to people who are emotionally immature because I feel like we don't have to, if you're my friend and I'm saying you're my friend, or I'm saying that I respect you, I should never call you out of your name
Right,
or raise my voice to you so loud as to make people think we gonna put hands on each other.
right. That's disrespectful.
I mean, I feel like you can have passion without being all extra.
Right.
I feel like you can get the same point across and be passionate about it without being disrespectful. That's what I feel. Sherry Allen, you says, I think men have more problems listening than women. You had a good father because most men are not good communicators.
Mm,
I would say my father was a good father. I don't know what type of communicator he was as a spouse.
mhm.
That's something I would have to ask my mother. And I'm pretty sure she would agree with you about men being terrible communicators. Okay. My father was a great father. You got to separate those things. He was my father. So it was his duty to rear me and raise me, correctly. So he that's something he took very seriously. Um,
Saying you don't know the other side of their relationship, but I do know my daddy was a good listener. It still is. Like 83 years old, my mother is 79, still together, been together for 60 years. But he listened to her. She gonna be heard anyway. Okay.
Come on, Carol Marshall.
She gonna be heard. She gonna let you know I'm in this room and you're gonna hear me, but he listened. Now what he said afterwards, I don't know. But I know he listened to her. And they talked. And that's what I thought people do. And I'm not saying it just for likes and views or whatever the case may be. I know I didn't grow up in the Cosby household, okay? That's a fictitious lifestyle. I know they had arguments, but I never seen more than three. I'm 48. Never
Well,
more than three arguments with my parents.
I think that's great. For me, that's how when my kid's father was alive, that's how we did it. We never had arguments in front of the kids.
Mhm,
So they probably would, if you was to ask them right now, they would tell you, huh?
mhm,
Like what? Like, like, nah, you know? Um, I feel like this about some men. I'm not going to say all because this not a men bashing show. This is
absolutely.
a self improvement, self reflection show. And it's just called Simply Sisters because it's two sisters doing it. Um, but I feel that men are good listeners, but they're not good understanders, if that makes sense.
Makes a lot
Or, and they're not very compassionate at times because they're very logical and practical.
of
You know, black and white, you put them together, they make gray. That's pretty standard for them. They don't understand that in the gray is mixed two colors, black and white. So it's not gonna be so cut and dry. So that's just me.
And I know, in my opinion on that, I think that it comes with time with me. Um, in this older age, um, I've learned that older men seem to listen and understand a little bit more than younger men.
And I
That's
feel
what I've experienced.
that's because they've had time to learn that that previous thing don't work. That's just me. With age, I feel comes maturity and experience. Jennifer Roberts says true friendship is allowing someone to be them. I feel that. I feel that. You have to be able to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. KC, you definitely do. But listen, what you got to be able also to do, talk about it when it concerns you.
Right.
You can't just be like, you got to be like, okay, what did I do? That's where I try to start. It may be ugly, it may hurt me, but I try to start with me. I had a father and a stepfather. Is was a daddy's girl two times two. My mom was a handful. Many men are in jail behind women, though. Many men are. They are. Um,
But
hopefully, hopefully through this show, we will begin as women to start taking responsibility and start, working on ourselves. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to promote a listen, but we don't judge situation so that we can nurture. Um, as
minute you lost me. You was on my side. I was on your side for a minute. Now you lost me with that.
child, that's what he do.
Lost
Don't
me with that one.
that's what he plays so much.
You said,
Everyone, he just coming in to troll. That's a Mickey. That's a Mickey right there. That's not Mickey. Just
that's your
let you know.
okay.
That's not Mickey right there.
I got you.
Everyone do things differently, react to things differently, hurt differently, and as friends, we have to respect that, and
Yes.
we do. I feel like we also, Miss Roberts, we also have to give each other time. Time to recover. Maybe you need a little time to think about things. Maybe, I know that when I have disagreements with people, and once I hang up the phone, I might not call you back for a couple of days because I need to get my mind right,
Right.
together, so that I can come back a better me, first of all, and then a better friend,
Right.
so that we can handle discussions, arguments, and things like that in a different manner. That's probably, for me, that's what I have to do. Okay, let's get to what we supposed to get to for today. I
Okay.
feel like that was a good foundation.
Yes, ma'am.
Today, our first, our I don't know if this is our first or second. This is our second, I think. Love language is acts of service. Let's look at this. Act, action, change things. Listen, that right there can preach,
Facts.
because you can't just tell me you love me. Now, this right here, this is my love language. I am heavy on the acts of service. Not because I'm a materialistic person, because I don't like materialistic things as the acts of service. I want you to see that I'm tired and say, hey, you want me to cook tonight? I want you to see that I'm sick and say, hey, get in the bed. Or I want you to be like, oh, on your way home, pick me up something and say, hey, I picked you up something to eat, your favorite. That's me. That those acts of service.
Right.
I'm heavy on the acts of service because you could tell me that you love me all day. For me, it's just words. I need to see some action.
Mhm.
Where are you with the acts of service? Once.
Totally on the other side of the all the way on the end of the street that you on. Way down there. Way down there on the other side. Way down, way and around the corner.
I
Like
mean,
you said you want to see, like that's your love. I get it. Me, a beautiful Gucci bag, a beautiful Glamaholic bag, a beautiful Louis. I mean, that's gonna show me that you really love me.
it surely is because, baby, listen,
I'm a
that
bad girl. Go give
that
me
receipt,
some
that
time.
receipt gonna mean they got to. I mean, and I don't listen.
I'm gonna keep it real.
We
Maybe
listen, but we don't judge.
don't judge me. And I said I ain't even gonna lie, cause it may be somebody out here that know me. But baby, go buy me some nice perfume. Go buy me a bag, and I know you love me. I'm okay. I forgive you. We
Yeah,
can.
because that 1,200 or that $1,300 gonna denote that. But we listen, but we don't judge.
Right.
Okay, that's your love. That's how you get your love tank filled up. That's
Give
how
me,
you get your love tank filled
give me
up.
them gifts. Give me them gifts. I gotta see them.
Listen, but we don't judge. Okay. So let's get into this. I want to go to this website here, and we need to get to the acts of service. Let's watch this video. Did y'all see how she started glowing
Huh?
once he
Just got up.
told her to sit down and he took over? That's how I be feeling. Child, d- do something for me, like wash the clothes and fold the clothes.
Right. You can do something little. Something
Okay?
little really shows that you care as well.
Do something like that. Okay? And watch how I be glowing. You see how I'm glowing now? hmm That's how I be glowing.
Right,
Cause
baby.
my kids folded their own clothes.
She said, "My kids." You supposed to say, "My man." They-
Cause I ain't got one of them. Ain't even gonna start that lie. So acts of service. Acts of service. Sometimes I feel like people get stumped on what acts of service mean. And you may have to tell them, I agree with this, Minion. Um,
Oh, I'm glad
at
you.
the at the beginning of relationships, you need to be vocal about your expectations from the other person and build boundaries from at the beginning. Um, I
Absolutely.
absolutely feel like that. I feel like um you need to tell people clearly. And I try to tell people clear, hey, I need communication.
Mhm, mhm.
If something is happening and I'm reaching out to you and you not reaching back, right? And then all of a sudden when you reach back, you think I should respond. When all of those times that I reached out to you, you wouldn't even give me the respect of responding.
Hmm.
You finna be nameless and basically a spam caller when you try to contact me, or I'm gonna look at it. If it's a relationship that I had for a while, I'm gonna let you be on read for a couple of days.
But if you
Because
just
for
go
me, yes, let me know. Let me know what is going on. Let me know. Communicate with me.
and
I'm a
it's so
big
easy.
I feel like it's just as easy as, hey, I'm going through some things. We may not communicate for a couple of days or weeks, but I'm absolutely, coming back, and I'm sorry if I miss some of your text or anything like that.
It's one thing that I am down 10 toes down on right now. In 2025, it's gonna be even worse. Don't waste my time. Because that's something that I'm never gonna be able to get back. Don't waste my time. It's so easy to say. I don't think we connected.
I feel that. I feel like at the ages that we are,
Right.
we should be able to tell each other,
Right.
hey, the type of friendship you need right now, I absolutely cannot give you.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, or the type of friendship that you need, um, I don't do.
Right.
Don't mean we can't speak. It just means don't expect for me to be that go-to friend for you.
Mhm.
You know, um,
Because you can't tell me what you don't tell me what you think I want to hear.
right. I'm going to put all of the articles that I am looking through tonight in
Okay.
the chat because I want you all to be able to go back and reference them. Um,
That's
hey,
awesome.
Petty Fish. I want you all to be able to go back and reference them and utilize them when you need to do so. But I want to talk about this. What it means if your love language is acts of service, according to relationship experts. Okay, so we're going to scroll down here. What does it mean if acts of service is my love language? At its core, this language is about demonstrations of love. Since saying I love you doesn't actually guarantee that the speaker means it, some people respond better to seeing someone show their feelings, says Beverly Palmer, PhD, a clinical psychologist, professor emeritus at California State University, and the author of Love Demystified. Wow. That's not to say that you have trust issues, though it's possible, or that you're overly dependent or codependent on other people. In fact, you're most likely super self sufficient and ambitious. Come on and talk to me.
Mhm. Okay, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling
That's
that.
exactly what makes you respond to this language. If someone can recognize all that you do on your own and wants to step in to help make your life a little easier, that to you is real love. It's actually less about the deed itself and more about your spouse showing you that they're on your team. Significant other is what the SO means. Get in these comments and
Mhm.
tell me if acts of service is your love language. So, because what we're supposed to be doing now is we're supposed to be identifying ourselves
Mhm.
in this love languages to see which one is our love language, right? Which one we value the most, so that we are then upfront with people when we begin to deal with them in whatever relationship you're in, so that you can then say, hey, my love language is acts of service, da 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 da. This is what I like, so that there is no miscommunication.
Right.
But I love what this says. It doesn't mean that you're dependent or codependent on people. In fact, it means you're most likely super self sufficient and ambitious. You just want others to recognize what you do.
Absolutely. Absolutely agree with everything you just said.
Right. And I don't, like I said, like you said, you way down the other end of the street. I don't feel like that's the other end of the street. It's acts of service, but you have a price tag for No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No judgment.
Listen,
This
listen.
I'm
There's
kidding.
a clip right there.
You, you know I gotta get you. You know I gotta be petty.
I know
Okay,
that from you.
I'm kidding.
I
Okay,
know T. I know T from the D on here, and Sister Taliba laughing too. I know they laughing.
okay, I'm kidding. Um, you know, you just have things that you like. I feel like those are things that you like,
I'm
and
all
you tell people what you like, and they either do it or they don't do it. But I
no.
do feel like another thing that was in that article that was true was you can't just because somebody say you love, they love you.
That don't mean nothing.
It don't mean that they do, because people say a lot of words.
Mhm,
It's that action for me.
mhm.
So, I try to tell, anybody that I'm dealing with, as far as friendship, otherwise, hey, the phone work both ways. Why
It
are you always expecting for me to reach out to you?
it does. It does. And that seems like something that you really have to, for me, I think, establish in the beginning because I mean, let's face it, we don't have to talk every day. But we in this age of technology where it's nothing wrong with a text just to say, hello. You have no reason to not be in contact with someone if you choose to be in contact with someone. Like you said, it works both ways. Don't give me 50-50.
Million,
Give me all or nothing.
Million. How are you the moderator and you trolling this chat like trolling?
What is Minion doing now? He want to
He
talk.
said, just because somebody bring you flowers don't mean they love you.
They sure know.
Listen, it don't have to mean that for you. Did, Million.
Don't let Minion throw you off right
No,
now.
you see this. You see him laughing. I told you. What did I tell you?
That's
I
your
said,
Mickey. He trying to throw you off. I'm
and
so
he's showing it. He's showing it.
glad Mickey ain't here.
And
I'm
he's showing it.
Mickey tonight.
And he's showing it. I just want y'all to know when me and Minion gets on the double up and I be getting on him, don't y'all say nothing to me because this is what he do. This is what he do. And so acts of service. Acts of service. So let me go. Now I want to go here because we're gonna talk about. Let me see. There was something in this article that I wanted to bring out. I'll put these articles in the description if you all want them. Um, to me, this is good mental health, is good self-reflection. The other person cannot always be the problem. We just have to embrace that, realize that, and come to grip with it. To come to grips with that. Okay, key takeaways. This is what I wanted to read. Acts of service is one of 5 love languages identified by Dr. Gary Chapman, emphasizing showing love through intentional, I think, and practical actions to make your partner's life easier. Acts of service require understanding your partner's needs, preferences, and appreciating their love language. Whether it involves performing household tasks, addressing specific dislikes, or streamlining daily life. While acts of service can be particularly challenging in long distance relationships, technology and creative planning for visits can help express love and maintain a strong bond despite physical separation.
Mhm.
Okay?
And read the love languages, the 5 love languages for people that may.
Words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, physical touch, and acts of service. Okay? Um, let's see. I think it was something down here I wanted to read.
Like she said, she's gonna put the links in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna attach them to the description of this video when we're done, and you'll be able to come here and click on them and use them as much as you like. Share them, like, share, and subscribe this video as well.
Yes,
This
yes.
love language doesn't prioritize grand gestures or expensive gifts. Well, in some people cases, I'm playing with it. Rather, it emphasizes small, practical actions that simplify your partner's life. It could be as simple as making their morning coffee or as thoughtful as planning a romantic date. Now, I get down with that. The key is to be reliable and consistent, to follow up through on your own promises and show your partner that they can depend on you.
I think that's been your word for the week. Consistency. Oh my God. You've been preaching that all week. All week. Minion, has she been on you all week? That's been our word for the week. Consistency.
Okay, because I'm a consistent person.
Yes, you are.
Man, you could tell. I mean, man, you could tell you. Winters can tell you.
Yes.
If I feel like if you're like close to me, if I feel like I want you to be a close friend, I reach out.
Mhm.
I make sure that I am not letting you be the only one, you know, engaging. I try to make sure that it's even, um, you know, and like I said, acts of service is my thing. So I do acts of service for others. If I can, I will. You know, because I feel like that's my thing. Sometimes, you feel like maybe this is other people's thing too. Especially if you don't talk about those things.
Right.
Um, and so I feel like I want the consistency of a partner, uh, to say that I can depend on them. When you tell me something and you do it, then I feel like I can depend on you and I'm going to give more.
Right.
It gives me a safe space. I feel like we don't create safe spaces for each other either.
Mhm.
We absolutely don't do that, especially in the Black community. Um, when things are supposed to be serious, we don't never, we are so unserious. We be out here joking about all kinds of stuff,
Right.
that people are absolutely being serious about. Linda Kuntz, good evening. T from the D, what you saying? Acts of service. Be careful of people that try to buy your friendship or finesse you into a relationship that isn't realistic. And
That's
that
that's true.
that's true, T from the D. Let me say this. When I'm first learning somebody, I don't let them perform acts of service for me. Like I don't really let them do things for me because I'm watching character, at that point. It's it only I only expect acts of service from people who I've known for a while. Like, you know, to be honest with you, I only expect acts of service from people that I have known for at least the better part of 3 or 4 years.
Mhm.
Um, because I feel like in new relationships, that could absolutely be a pitfall. That could absolutely be, something that could come back to harm you. Um, I got one last article, and we gonna get out of here because Mickey finna come back in here and hit us.
He's not coming in tonight. Please leave him alone.
And so this is, let me get it on the right. So I found an article that I feel like will help you all. So if you come into contact with someone who says acts of service is their love language, right? 130 sweet things to do for your partner if their love language is acts of service.
You have
Let's
no
see what's up here.
no excuse right here.
Let's see what's up here because I thought this was interesting. 130, and what are they?
Mm.
Okay,
Name
because
it.
okay, here they go, and they list them. Prepare your partner's breakfast.
See,
Make
that's
your significant other's favorite dinner. I love it when somebody cooks for me. I don't like it when they buy stuff. Well, sometimes I like it when they buy stuff, but I feel like it's more personable. You're putting more effort into it when you do it. You know?
I was trying to cook for you earlier. You didn't want none of my cooking.
No, that's not an act of service that you can perform. Absolutely want you to perform an act of service that you're gonna be great at. I don't want to set you up for failure.
Oh my
And we need to stop as a community setting each other up for failure. If
Right.
you know somebody is not good at something or can't do something, don't expect it from them.
And quit lying to them. You're
That,
right.
that
Right.
part. That
You know
part.
the raisins ain't supposed to be in that potato salad. Quit telling them it's good.
Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Stop saying their instant potato salad is good. Stop saying that.
It's the potato.
Absolutely cut it out.
And where's your friend at from Germany that's still on here?
Mom's YouTube account. Are you still on here? I don't know. If you see mom YouTube account, she's from Germany. She's in
Okay,
Germany.
I gotta go.
But there's a list of 130 things. Listen, I used to love it when my husband used to do number 10, fill the car with gas. Woo, even if you're my friend, you could do that. You can. Even
Your
if you're
new,
my friend, you can
new friend can fill your car up. You'll take
absolutely.
now.
Cash
See,
App is all in the queue.
no, 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 now, super producer, you can't take just a little bit in in the beginning. You can't take none. You said you weren't taking nothing from
Not
nobody.
in the beginning. Oh Lord, look who in the comments. There go your Mickey.
Take up my Mickey, yes, Lord.
Hello, Shara. Yeah,
That
so
minion.
listen, 100, this thing has 130
And look at that one right there.
different.
Clean
Which
out
one?
the garage. Clean the garage.
Child,
That
I
shit.
need somebody for that right now. This man, listen, today, yesterday, my mother brought some Christmas gifts for my kids, and it was delivered, right?
Uh-huh,
It was two men, and it was trash day.
uh-huh.
The man said, I said, okay, thank you. Can you bring my trash cans up?
He said, girl, what?
He said, absolutely.
See, that's beautiful.
I started screaming. The man turned back and he looked back and he said, what's wrong? I said, can I rent you? Every Tuesday night, I need you to come here and take the trash out because I
Don't be using
absolutely
that.
don't want to do it.
Don't be using that man like
Now,
that.
I have a son. My son is 10.
Mhm.
No, he's 11. He's
Okay.
11. And he takes the trash out and everything. But sometimes, the cans are too heavy for
Mhm.
him, to
Right,
maneuver. And so
right.
I take the trash out. But
You need a man to come over and roll it for you. Put it back where it belongs. Put it in
now
the
listen, that man was fine.
ah!
Hence the
Girl,
reason why I asked him in the first place, see what he was gonna say.
did you really want that trash taken out, or you need
I
somebody to come?
did, and he did, and he brought the trash cans up to the garage.
Well, we're gonna have to see if he come back this next Tuesday.
I don't know, child. Listen, sometimes they circle the block. I just want to put the thought in there. Can you,
Let him do too many acts of service.
girl? Yes, he was fine. Listen, I can appreciate a fine man from any type of culture.
Not too many acts of service. You heard what I said. Don't be trying to skip over what I'm saying. He can't do too many acts of service.
Because we just learning each other.
Just learning him. That's
But he
right.
can take that trash out. So what do you all think about acts of service? What do you all think about we are learning? Are you learning anything from these lives?
Oh man, I
Are
am.
you guys liking this show? We need to know. I mean, it ain't gonna necessarily stop me from doing the show because I think the show is needed. I
Right.
think
Very
for me, it helps me to uh be more self-aware when I am with my relationships that I'm in, friendships that I have now, and also talking with people, right? So in my everyday life with my YouTube channel, trying to secure, maybe interviews or doing business, um, I am absolutely trying to apply some of these things to myself to be able to foster relationships, business relationships, friendships.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I like it. It's good to know what brings me joy. Yes, and I really think you need to sit with yourself sometimes to find out. I hope that this series allows you to start to find out. You can go to the Five Love Languages website, and I will link it to this video, and take a quiz. At the end of the quiz, it will tell you what your love language is.
Oh, I can't wait to do that.
Okay.
Look what Cheryl said. I love
With
it.
this, hold on. Let's see. Maybe we can do yours.
Oh, you want to do me now? Oh, shoot. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
ready.
see.
I'm ready.
Let me put this on the screen.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti,
Let me
do.
put this on the screen because all right. So we're gonna see what Winter's Halls. Uh oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute now.
I
You
told
all help me with relationships. I am 63 and I'm trying to date again. It's really hard. Sometimes you need fresh ideas.
it's so hard, baby. It's so hard.
Okay. Y'all, older people, life is not over at 63. You still, if you want to get married again, you should get married again. I don't know about the children part, but the marriage,
Don't do it.
you should absolutely do that if that's what you want to do. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get the quiz up here so that Winters can take, we can
She's tripping up there.
take the quiz with
Run.
Winters. Let's see.
Will you
Quiz.
marry me? No.
Okay, what's your love language? Ooh, they even got what's your apology language?
Oh, I
Child,
want to do
we
that.
need to do all of these. When we
I'm
finish, we're gonna
not
take these quizzes.
kid.
Okay,
Live. Okay.
let's do the love language quiz.
All right. I'm
All
ready.
right, so you're gonna be answering these questions, Winters, and I'm gonna put your answers in, and we're gonna see what comes out. Ooh, Jesus,
Let's
I'm
go.
a little scared. This is live, and what do Martin say? Martin, I'm sorry for using your tagline, but this is live, uncut, and unedited.
And I'm
Okay,
the
all
best.
right, we finna press this button.
Let's get it.
All right, how do you describe yourself? You're an adult. Okay, you might look like a teenager, but you're an adult. Okay, how do you describe yourself? Are you in a relationship or are you single, ma'am?
I am single.
It's more meaningful to me when
You got to read
someone
it.
I love sends me a loving note, text, email for no special reason, or I hug someone I love.
I hug someone I love.
All right. It's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us, or someone I love does something practical to help me out.
A long time.
It's more meaningful to me when someone I love gives me a little gift as a token of our love of concern for each other. I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with those I love.
Just a little token.
Oh,
Little
yes, child.
little
It's
gift.
more meaningful to me when someone I love does something unexpected for me to help me with a project. I can share an innocent touch with someone I love.
Um,
Something unexpected or an innocent touch with someone I love.
I can touch you anytime. Just something unexpected.
Okay, come on, super surprise. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love puts their arm around me in public or someone I love surprises me with a gift.
You know, I like gifts.
Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I'm around someone I love, even if we're not really doing anything. Or I could be comfortable holding hands, high fiving, or putting my arm around someone I love.
Um, just not it. Just being with you when we.
So around someone and y'all not really doing anything?
Yeah, we could just chill.
All right. I love just chill.
Yeah.
You remember that?
That's it. Let's settle down.
Okay, let's go. It's
Oh,
more meaningful to me when I receive a gift from someone I love or I hear from someone I love that they love me.
man, both of them really mean a lot. But you know,
Listen, we heavy on the gifts over here, and that's fine because this is a no judgment zone.
the gift I can keep forever, like your love. So I'll take the gift along with your love.
I love this. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love or I am complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason.
Oh, just say when you wake up and say, you know what, you just fine, baby. Thank you, boo.
Oh,
The
I
second.
love that. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I get the chance to just hang out with someone I love or I unexpectedly get small gifts from someone I love.
There's nothing wrong with this small Louis.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little Coach bag, girl, because I could do that. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when I hear someone I love tell me I'm proud of you, or someone I love helps me with a task.
When they say that they are proud of me.
I know that is so important. I feel like it's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with someone I love, or I hear supportive words from someone I love.
When I get to do things with someone I love.
When you get to do things,
Yep.
all right. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. I feel connected to someone I love through a hug.
Number one.
I love it. It's more meaningful to me when I hear praise from someone I love or someone I love give me something that shows they are really thinking about me.
Oh, just let me know you're thinking about me with a little
I
talk.
love that. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around someone I love or I get a back rub from someone I love.
I go for that back rub anytime, baby.
Wait a minute now, because I think my grandmother used to say, don't get the rubbing.
Rubbing leads to other things, you know?
Lots of things while you talk about it. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love reacts positively to something I've accomplished or someone I love does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy.
Um, I want us both to be comfortable, so I'm gonna go with number one.
Number one.
Mhm.
I'm able to be in close physical proximity to someone I love, or I sense someone I love showing interest in the things I care about.
Mm. Sometimes you can't always be in close proximity. So, um, yeah, just showing interest.
Okay.
It's like,
Listen, interest, I feel like is a big thing because if you're not doing anything to nurture the relationship, and I think that's on both sides, not just the
that's just
woman, but the man too. If you're not showing interest, then what are we doing?
right.
It's more meaningful to me when someone I love works on special projects with me that I have to complete, or someone I love gives me an exciting gift.
Oh, girl, like a Maserati or something?
There we go. I'm complimented. It's more meaningful to you when I'm complimented by someone I love on my appearance, or someone I love takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings.
Listen and understand my feelings, please.
All right. I can share a meaningful touch in public with someone I love, or someone I love offers to run errands for me.
I can do that myself, but just a meaningful touch in public.
Okay. Someone I love does something special for me to help out, or I get a gift that someone I love put thought into choosing.
I thought we went over this, but girl, we gonna choose that gift.
Okay, because it's the thought that you put
That
into it.
counts, right?
It's not the gift, it's the thought you put into it.
Thought. It's the thought, and if I look at that gift, and I
And
might need.
you're always gonna be able to look at the gift.
Mhm.
Someone I love doesn't check their phone while we're talking with each other. Someone I love goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure on me.
Um, I I'm gonna check my phone, so I don't want to hold. We're not even gonna get into that. So just relieve a little bit of stress, and I'm good.
People in these comments with this, they need a back massages. I'm out of here.
Minions, hey, just telling you up front what he need. I got.
He telling everybody he could save some. It's more meaningful to me when I can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift from someone I love, or I hear the words, I appreciate you from someone I love.
I appreciate you too, but I can't wait to the holidays.
Woof. I don't be looking forward to the holidays because I don't never get anything. So,
Hey, it's first time for everything, baby.
yeah, it's more meaningful to me when someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a little gift. Someone I love takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do at the time. It's the gift, right?
No,
No,
because sometimes, like when I get too stressed out, I've learned to lean on a couple people for things,
I
and
love this. Okay.
I can do that.
It's more meaningful to me when someone I love doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking, or gift giving is an important part of the relationship with someone I love.
Gift giving is an important part of the relationship with someone I love.
Okay, that's not a problem. I think that's a good thing too. I think it shows thoughtfulness. And sometimes men are not good at words, and people in general are not good, with words.
Mhm.
Someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired. I get to go somewhere while spending time with someone I love.
When I'm tired, help me out, baby, please.
That makes me laugh. When I'm tired, help me.
Help me, baby,
Someone
help.
I love touches my arm or shoulder to show their care or concern. Someone I love gives me a little gift that they picked up in the course of their normal day.
Yeah, because you can touch my shoulder while you're giving me the gift.
I love that.
See,
Oh my God. You getting a double whammy.
right.
Someone I love says something encouraging to me, or I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby with someone I love.
Um, Doing something with like a shared activity or hobby, I would like to do
All right. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love surprises me with a small token of their appreciation, or I'm touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship.
that. Girl, it depends on
I'm
what that
not
is.
gonna be touching you to express our friendship. What? Never mind. Okay.
I mean, you might want to touch
Oh,
somebody to express your friendship, like, ooh, your muscles, they feel so good.
let me focus. Girl, you want this gift.
Okay, okay, give me the gift.
It's- I am so weak. We got two more questions.
Okay.
Someone I love helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy, or I hear someone I love tell me that they appreciate me.
Help me when you know I'm busy, baby. Help me.
I get a hug from someone whom I haven't seen in a while. I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean to him or her.
I'll take the hug any day.
You want to take the hug?
Take the
All right, let's see. Oh, let's see what your receiving gifts. Shocker.
hug. Shut up, Elfa.
Shocker. Oh my God, I can't believe that. You don't seem like that type of person.
I can't stand you.
Your love tank overflows with receiving gifts. You find deep connection in receiving gifts. Tokens of affection are a tangible expression of love. You cherish the time and effort someone put into selecting and presenting a gift to you. You likely remember even small gifts for years because of the emotion you attach to it. Look at they reading you, girl, like a book.
That's
Now you've discovered your primary love language. Don't miss the opportunity to upgrade. You guys can absolutely take this quiz for free and find out what your love language is. I'm going to
laughing at me.
not they laughing at you.
They laughing at me in the comments.
Y'all know y'all surprised that gifts is her love language. Y'all know y'all surprised. But you don't find too many people who are emotionally aware of what their love languages are. And that's another reason why I wanted to bring this out is because I feel like we are having so many we see relationship issues on TV that are ending badly because people are not allowing to understand the other person and those types of things. I will link all of these articles to this video once this video is done, so that you all can go and take this quiz. And amongst other quizzes that's there, don't be afraid. You don't have to wait until we get to the quiz to take those quizzes, but take those quizzes, find out what your love language is, and then begin to um talk with your friends, your significant others, begin conversations, healthy conversations,
Right.
healthy conversations around what your love languages are so
Mhm.
that your relationship can stay healthy. We absolutely need people in this time that we're in um to survive. That song, I Need You to Survive, that is true. That's real. We're not out here living in this world on our own and able to survive without people. When you go to the grocery store, there's somebody checking you out. When you go to the gas station, there's somebody checking you out. When you go to the doctor, we need people.
Right. You're
We
right.
need to begin to learn how to treat each other,
Hey.
um, and treat each other in a respectful way. You know, even if you don't love me, at least you can be compassionate and take care of me in a safe way so
Right.
that I can feel safe.
Right.
Um,
And if you don't know how to communicate, say, you know what, I'm not good at this. Let's get better together. You know, I am just waiting for a man to say, I'm just not good at this. Cause you know what, baby? I may not be good at it either. Let's learn it together.
I'm just waiting for somebody to be honest, and to be consistent. Just
There
just
go your word for the week. Consistent.
just be consistent. I'm not a judgy person. I promise you. Anybody that knows me personally will tell you absolutely not a judgy person.
No, you don't judge.
You could tell me anything. I ain't gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna be like, girl, you know full well, or man, please. None of that. I'm
Thank
not gonna do any of that. Huh? What'd you say?
I said, "Thank you, no name." You said, "We need more WYNTIS and super producers in the world." 2 great
And
people.
we absolutely do. We absolutely let me see what Cheryl's saying. Cheryl said, I am finding men that don't want to do nothing but sit in the house. I am very outgoing person. That is my problem.
Mm,
Cheryl, you being outgoing is not a problem. You, those men, those not the men you want. So for me, I feel like I don't want to do a traditional date. I don't want to always just be going out to eat and going to the movies and that's what we do. I'm older now and I want to start going on dates where we go to the museum, where we go to the aquarium, where we go might go to spoken word. We might go to karaoke. We might go on a bike ride. We might go on a hike. We might go to a rock climbing wall, a,
right,
a boxing class.
right.
Take me somewhere different.
Mhm.
Cause I could take myself to McDonald's. I don't need you for that.
That's true. But I wish I could find a man that she's fi you know what? That's all I wanna do. And as outgoing as I am, I just wanna sit in the house, give me a blanket, and watch some TV. I can't find a man that just wanna do that.
You can't find a man that just want to what?
Just sit in the house. Let's just watch a movie, get us some wings. I'm just chill. I girl, I can't even find a man, just period. I can't find a man, okay?
Justin, I know you ain't even talking because you still ain't send me my email because you scared of the super producer.
No, 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 not scared, Justin.
And you should be because listen, everything that I put my hands to, I'm successful at.
Huh. Tell him again, baby.
Keep that in your mind. So when I'm in a relationship,
Huh,
I'm absolutely going hard
huh.
for my relationship. I'm not a yes person. I'm not a person who, is going to do everything that you say, but I definitely am going to think about your happiness. I'm going to think about your happiness, not mine. Because I feel like if you think about the other person and that causes them to think about you, guess what? Both of your love tanks are getting filled. If I'm always just thinking about me, how is your partner's love tank getting filled?
Right.
I think that we need to rethink some of these things. Um, I'm reading some of the comments. Um, yeah, I mean, I absolutely want to do different things for dates now. I don't want to go out to eat. And although I'm a foodie and I love food, I I absolutely um Miss Cheryl, we're gonna talk about this evening on we're doing a double up show with me and Minion at 11 p.m.
11 p.m. What's the
Yeah,
name?
make sure you in y'all. I have another show coming on uh at 11 p.m. The double up show with Minion, me and Minion. We'll be back on tonight. Y'all know how we do after dark. This is
Uh-uh.
another double up after dark, and you want to tune in. I'm sure we'll be taking calls tonight, too. So
Oh,
make sure you tune in tonight.
I'm gonna try my
Um,
best to stay up. Y'all gonna be taking calls too. That's all
yeah,
like
we took calls last night, so last time, and it was so crazy, but it was fun. Um, but yeah, I want to do other things other than just eat and go to the movies.
good. She said, just eat and go to the movies. Girl, I be loving to go out to eat now. I can't. I ain't gonna say
I'm
I'm
not. I said I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie. Now,
no.
when it warrants us, uh, being Justin talking about he lost his phone. Justin, I'm finna get you. Um, when it warrants us going out, let's say it's a new restaurant you want us to try or something like that. Cool. But absolutely every date don't have to be we going to eat and we going to the
Oh, I know.
movies.
Not going
Like,
to movies, but I got a friend that we link up. We going to eat every single time, but it's so much fun because it's like I can get the whole left side of the menu if I want to, just to try it. So I be loving to go out to eat.
no name, it'll be on this channel, and no name. Send me an email.
Oh,
Uh,
uh-uh.
Send me an email. We got business to talk about. I just want to see how close we are. And I tried to. I was talking to you this morning, but I had to leave the bump show. Um,
What
but
business?
yeah, I don't mind going out to eat. I love going out to. It's certain people, certain ones of my friends that I like going out to eat. I don't like going out to eat with people who complain about everything.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah.
don't I don't I don't enjoy that. So I'm not, I try not I don't really go out
My
to eat with
fries
people like that. I'm not just every little thing. It don't gotta be nothing about you. It could be why she got that on. Girl, stay on your table.
she said stay on your table. That's why you can't go out and have fun with everybody. I'm talking about one
Right,
particular person that I
right,
know we gonna go out to eat every time and we have the best time just going out to eat.
right. So I have different friends that I do different things with. And when I go on, like if I go on a girls trip, um, I absolutely might, if it's somebody that I feel like don't know how to just relax on a girls trip, I try to stay away from them, but on the trip. But yeah, I absolutely want to do different things on the date. I want to go to a museum. I want to go rock climbing if that's what we're doing. I want to go hiking, biking, boating, kayaking. I
Girl,
want to start doing all that stuff.
all right, I see.
It don't have to be all the time we in the house. I can be in the house like me. I don't have no problem with that. But I do want to start participating in some other things. Some other
Okay.
intelligent mind stimulating things. I want to start having deep conversations.
And it's
I
not
love the zoo too, Shanita. Going to the zoo, these different underwater basket weaving.
just
Justin, when you get here, we going. Yeah.
underwear
Okay. Because you
dress.
play so much. You
I'm
play so much.
I'm gonna go with y'all when y'all do that.
It, you play so much.
When y'all do that.
So
I go with y'all.
listen, if you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed to the 810 News Media Group, please do so. They are really doing big things for Flint. Um, it's all of your Flint news. If you want to know what's really going on in Flint without the fluff,
Uh-huh.
uh,
Without
then you need to like, share, and subscribe. to the 810 News Media Group.
Well, then, baby, I definitely got to give All in the Q its props. If you have not subscribed and push that little bell down there, so every time super producer, because you never know what show she gonna pop up with. That's why you got to hit that little bell. So every time super producer goes live on All in the Q, you right there with her, because that's where I
Thank,
like right there
thank
with.
you, sis. Next week, jam packed. We have a jam packed week. Next week, I have a video releasing on Friday as a live because I need a break. Because when we get into next week,
Mm.
big week next week. I'm gonna be on live at 11 p.m. tonight with Minion with Opinion. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribe to his show, his channel, then do that. Tonight, I believe we're gonna be live on my channel, or maybe both channels. I'm not sure how it's gonna go this time. But we'll be live at 11 p.m. It is 6:35. You have 5 hours
It's 7:35 Eastern
for
Standard.
you. For
Right.
you. For me, it's 6:35.
No.
I don't know what time it is for Million, but if first of all, if Million be on time, we'll be out here at 11.
Oh, you know
But
what,
if Million don't be on time,
Minion, I feel you with the time, baby. It don't be on our side. It's okay.
and you see, I'm already ready. The diva
It's
got
ready.
to get ready.
You came in ready, baby. You woke up.
Okay, and so we're going to be taking calls tonight. So if you want to join our after hours show, it's fun.
Fun.
Absolutely fun. If you don't tune in and you catch the replay is great, but there's nothing like being live with us when we are doing it,
I'm gonna say,
because you talking about funny, and we're going to talk about a lot of things tonight on the Double Up Show
okay.
after dark. Okay, listen. Thank you all for tuning in with us. Absolutely, super producer. Don't wish you nothing but blessings for your life.
Thank you.
Okay. It's the whole reason why I started this channel. The whole reason why I developed this show is because I want to bless somebody's life. And I hope that you are being blessed by this show. I hope you like and share this show with someone else. I'll make sure to link all of those articles to the this video after we're off the air. Okay? Man, I'm gonna miss you all. I'll see you at 11 though.
Thank you.
WYNTIS, you know how we do, girl. I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk to you later on in this week.
Consistency.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you. I really enjoyed the show tonight. And I'm learning a lot from this show. I do want to thank you for being consistent. That's number one. And you give me topics that's been helping me. Take time for yourself, love on yourself, finding that love language. You know, when I stepped away for a few days last week and got time to just breathe, baby, I got a whole new attitude.
And I'm so glad. I'm so glad because I told you, I said what? I said rest, relax, don't think about none of this stuff. Enjoy yourself is what I told you.
Yes.
Because we absolutely have to disconnect sometimes.
Yes.
And we need that. I try to take one day during the week to do that, and we need that. Like I said, I'll see you guys at 11. I'm going to take you out with the WYNTIS' version of Simply Sisters that she loves,
Right.
written and produced by your super producer.
You're my sister no matter how we fight. And you know for you I'll always catch a flight. Every day we're not always cool, but none of that stops me from loving you. With you I can always express myself. I'm safe with you and nobody else. You're my sister, I trust. You know what to do. You know there's no one I love as much as you. Simply sisters. They'll make you mad, they'll make you wanna scream. It's a